The show you are about to listen to is intended for mature audience only. There will be things said that may not be appropriate for younger audience and may offend you. We at Whatever Talk would like to apologize in advance, but really, get over it.
Tina Stelendo, folks. Tina Stelin. That is Amharic. I feel like I'm having a coming down with something. Try to say
coming down with the Amharic. That nigga got the Amharic.
You got that Amharic, man. Him hurting. Him hurting.
Right. Him hurting with the Amharic.
We talking about whatever that's on your mind. Speak your mind. Don't be shy. This is your time to shine.
How you doing, folks? Welcome to Whatever Talk, the show where we talk about whatever we seem to be talking about at the time. I'm your host, Donnie, and I got my mans, Kevin.
What's goody?
Came in with it, so got all hyping in this, Kevin.
Right.
Oh, man, how you been, man?
Pretty good, man. Everything is everything. At the work spot.
Everything is everything. Everything is always dope and everything when you just living, right?
Of course.
Feels good. Just be living. Sometimes.
Right.
So sometimes you got people like the stupid customers. I'm just gonna hop right into it right now.
Do it.
Stupid customers, man. This lady gonna ask me the other day, yesterday to be exact, as of this recording. Excuse me. She said, excuse me, is Fago root beer and 7-Up A&W, not my 7-Up, it's A&W, but we put it out. Is Fago root beer and A&W root beer the same thing?
If you want it to be.
And that's exactly what I say. Look, I'm 7-Up. If you want it to be, I guess they are. Like, one says Fago, the other one says A&W. Right. You pick and choose if they want to be the same thing or not.
Right. It's your world. It's your world, squirrel.
Oh my goodness, man. People. That was hilarious, man. Like, I couldn't believe that. I had to, like, when she just walked away, I had to stop and think, did I say the right answer to her for a second?
Right. Nah, that was the right answer.
I had to make sure. Yeah, I had to make sure it was that stupid enough for me to reply that way.
Right.
Man,
that was dumb enough. Trust.
These people got me thinking how stupid I may be with them. Like, it's like maybe I'm the stupid one here. Like, I could be the one stupid here. Like,
right. Like, maybe, am I in my own world? Like, maybe am I supposed to be dumb like them?
Maybe Fago and A&W, they both brown.
Hey,
they both brown.
You getting somewhere?
They both got bubbles in it too.
Hey, you getting dumber by the minute, bro.
Oh, let's keep things rolling with the dumbness with
wait, you been all right,
Corona codes. Oh man, yeah, I've been good, man. Yeah, I've been good.
Just
the talk we had yesterday. Yeah.
Gotcha.
But again, they make, I guess they kind of make the day go by. So I guess we could say in a phrase that's common to society. Sorry, I forgot the phrase.
Yeah, they getting to you, bro.
Yeah, they getting to me, man.
They rubbing off on you.
They're rubbing off on me, but moving to the Corona codes. We got a new thing, man, in this pandemic. Have you heard about pandemic neck?
Pandemic neck.
Yeah, this a wild shot at what you think pandemic neck may be.
I heard a taco neck.
Taco neck. Now, What's
I
taco
remember.
neck
I remember.
again?
I remember Shaq had it.
I think I remember what taco neck is. Taco neck is when they get all them bumps in the back of the neck from
Nah.
Oh, okay. Then I don't know. I forgot what taco neck.
How do you eat a taco, bro? You gotta do this. That's taco neck.
Oh, taco neck. That taco neck. You know what I was thinking about? Hamburger meat neck.
You thinking about naps in the back of your head?
No,
I'm thinking about the kitchen.
Yeah, no. I'm thinking about scrambled hamburger meat neck. That's what I was thinking about when you said taco neck. I'm like,
oh, man.
Maybe a scrambled hamburger meat.
Scrambled hamburger meat.
You don't want that neck. That neck hurt.
Nah, you don't want that.
That neck hurt.
You do not want that. If you're gonna have it, at least get a big enough cone with the big teeth. And get the small one.
Try to skim over those bumps with the big teeth and the gaps in the teeth.
Nah, don't do it with the little one. You gotta.
No, that's what I said. You said the big cone. I said use the gaps in the big cone to try to skip over them bumps.
Exactly. Do it slowly.
Okay, pandemic neck. It's apparently, when those mask wearers, the ones that's telling people like me and you to throw on their mask, but yet they not wearing the mask properly. So They get it down by, they got
it on their chin.
Yeah, on the chin or just covering them out. And they're saying that people have to go through extravagant motions to try to look at stuff and giving them pandemic-ness, meaning you just having pain in the neck. But you could just have pain in the neck. Why got to be pandemic neck? Because it's happening in the pandemic?
What they said when the people that's wearing it down here,
yeah,
it's hard for them to move and stuff.
Yeah, and they gotta go around and basically gotta maneuver around their neck.
Yeah, man, get the hell out!
Zach, thank you.
Next.
Just because.
Next. I don't even want to entertain that.
People.
Man.
Yeah, that's why I said moving on with the rest of the stupid, man.
Oh my God. Come on, man. I don't even have anything for that.
Oh man. People, man. They just come up with any old thing, man. Any old thing. Just because it happened. Just because your neck hurt in the pandemic. You got a crick in your neck during the pandemic, so you got pandemic neck.
Wow.
Let's move on, man, like you say.
Wow.
Oh, man. I just finished Girlfriends yesterday as of just recording. And yeah, they got the plug pulled right from under them. At least that's what it seems like. They
ain't had no type of ending. Huh?
No, I think they said, hey, y'all canceled on the set at the shooting.
Like, all right, this is going to be the last scene right here. Not for the day, but forever.
Man, because that's like the biggest loophole I ever seen in my life. Like they're just getting their life together. Lynn became she became a musician, but not like a big superstar musician. And
she was already a musician.
But she was already, but she got signed now at this point. And she was talking to the CEO of the place, trying to get her deal worked out, her music put out. And they gave her the go. She walked off, and the next episode of a completely different show came on Netflix. It was it was it. That was all.
Wow.
That's all
so
they had.
They just left a cliffhanger there. That's it.
Just cliffhanger. They should have played the movie Cliffhanger after that, man. That was such a big cliffhanger. Right. Man.
And how many seasons was it?
8.
5, 6? Okay.
8. They went 8 seasons and couldn't get in the common courtesy to say a week ago, yeah, y'all getting canceled. They waited till after the last shot was shot to say y'all canceled.
That's messed up. I didn't even know that's how that thing ended.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see what's going on next, and that happened. But let's talk about that for a second. These are 4 of the most unstable creatures. Okay. They about 2 of them can be up there in the asylum next to Nikki Parker.
Right. You know she was crazy.
Joan is freaking nuts as heck. Who is the married one? I forget her. I always forget her name for some reason. But, but the married one, she is loco.
The slim petite one.
Well, they all about the same silhouette. If they was to have a silhouette, they all about the same.
But it's that out of all of them, it's
but yeah,
one
she is
skinny one. You know what I'm saying?
Skinny.
You know what I'm saying?
She like bones that's painted black.
Right. She married to Raheem from Juice.
Yeah. Yep. And is it me? Okay, at least watch a few episodes with him in it. And maybe he built like that, but he walked. He all. Can you see me? You can see me. He walked like this the whole time. Like the chances. Can you see my chances out?
Oh yeah.
That's how you walk. That's how
he
stand.
He might be built walk. Like that.
I think he built like that because he ain't built.
Right. He probably just built like that.
Yeah. So that man, yeah, they some unstables. I will say kudos for them having some development throughout from the season 1 all the way up to season 8. Because remember, I was telling you, I was having a hard time getting through it, but I pushed through because they gave me what I want. Will.
See, I won't be able to. I don't think I can't. I already know I can't do no 8 seasons of Girlfriends. I can't do it.
If you can push through the first one, maybe 1.5, maybe like in the middle of the second one, I believe they gave me more William.
Mm-hmm.
He will make you get through the rest of the seasons. If you could just push through that first season and a half, he'll help you because man, I'm telling you, William is funny as heck. He is super funny.
I know, but I still can't. That's not enough to get me through a whole 8 seasons. That's damn near 10 seasons, bro.
I totally understand, though. I totally understand. But I will say this. Tony, I used to think that she was the most unstable one of them all. And then Joan quickly changed my mind.
So how come we still can't think? So you got Tony.
Okay, we got Tony, Lynn, Joan.
Tony, Lynn, Joan.
I have no idea why I can't remember the lady name.
And she got the most like crazy lines out of crazy lines out of all of them. Like, you know what I'm saying? She's like a standout character. Actually.
I don't know what it is. I just cannot remember her name. But anywho,
is it Maya?
That might be it. I want to say Maya. I want to say Maya. We're gonna go with Maya.
We're gonna go with Maya then. We're gonna
go with Maya.
And if it ain't Maya, we sorry.
Yeah. But like I said, I used to think it was Tony who was the most unstable creature of them all, but Joan changed my mind quickly. But I will say, I believe Tony is the most realist of them all.
Tony was with the white dude, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And I say that because, first of all, I don't understand how the heck she have friends in this series. Like, people are cool with her, and I would say men like her, but they don't. They just want the vagina that she has. That's the reality of it.
Right.
But, no, I don't care what you can say, chick or not, who try to explain this to me. That's all they want from a chick like Tony is the vagina. But I say that she is the most realist because she doesn't hide Well, I was about to say she doesn't hide her fake, but then that wouldn't be fake if she was not hiding it.
You mean that wouldn't be real, or?
Oh, I mean, no, yeah, it wouldn't be. I said she's the only one that doesn't hide her fakeness, but it wouldn't be fake if she doesn't hide it. So I was about to rephrase it to.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I said she's the most real. Like, she is highly mean, and again, I don't understand how people like being around in her presence. Period. But she doesn't try to hide it.
She says some jacked up stuff, right?
Oh, jacked up. Like, she doesn't care. She doesn't care about her life. She the only one with a kid too, besides Maya. Maybe Maya. Besides, that's gonna be her name. Maybe Maya.
Right, besides maybe Maya.
Yeah.
Or call her Maya maybe. Yeah.
Maya baby.
Maya baby. Double Eminem.
Double M. Oh man, well, let's move on from the girlfriends. Let's move on to from girlfriends to Kurt Franklin. Ooh.
Right.
I just want to say, Kurt Franklin, what? Well, I know why he's doing it because of the whole PCBS, but you heard about the whole Kurt Franklin thing? PCBS, that's right. PCBS.
Right.
That's the next PBS episode show that's coming.
Right.
But
yeah, I heard about Kurt and his son.
Did you see or hear any of the 2 clips that I came across? Him apologizing and the actual clip of him being recorded?
Yeah. I heard the actual audio of him cussing his son out, and but I actually didn't see the apology, but I do know that he apologized because it's actually bigger than the actual.
Yeah, exactly. The apology is bigger than the actual incident, and I get it. I do get why the apology is bigger, because Kurt Franklin is in the grown folks reality, in the grown folks world. He's not for the younger generation, and the grown folks are.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
Well, I'm not saying it like that. I mean, basically, he's our parents' peers. He's part of, so he's our parents' peers, and our parents is all about
your parents' peers, or your mom's peers, not
my mom. There we go.
Not my parents. No,
I'm like, my dad is in the
my
generation.
parents pushing 70, bro.
Yeah, I'm about to say my dad is in the generation of grandma.
Yeah, so Kurt only about 50.
Yeah, so my mom's peers. So. Yeah. But so you know,
he's probably a little older than 50, but he in his 50s though.
Yeah, well, what I'm getting at is, well, you know how moms is, grown folks business and grown folks business. You don't see our generation talking about grown folk business. That's grown folks business. Say grown folks business.
Right. Exactly.
So I get why the apology is bigger news in that field in that realm.
Mm-hmm.
But do you agree with the whole that big news, him apologizing?
Well, really, the reason why it's big news is what I'm seeing. It's big news because so many people think he shouldn't have apologized, and so many people are like, "Bruh, you good, man? You good with us? You ain't got to do that." Junior was out of line, and you should have slapped him. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's such big news. You know what I'm saying? Because so many people want him to know, bro, you wasn't wrong.
Boy, I tell you, if this was a virtual reality phone call, man, I would have slipped my shoulder out of this swinging at you.
Exactly. Because his son, he seemed like a bitch ass nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Of course. And you're 100% that by recording it, period.
And it's your daddy, bro. This is your daddy.
Exactly. You recorded it.
You wouldn't have had the life you had if it wasn't for Kirk Franklin, bro.
Oh, I even heard a statement, going on what you just said, a statement from his sister that said exactly what you said. Like, man, you grown and I'm paraphrasing. You grown and if it like you are a privileged black kid.
Yeah.
You know, and you're acting the way that you're acting. You had the same opportunities as and
but
stuff
you know
like that.
why though? It's part of the reason is probably because he was a privileged black kid.
Oh yeah, you know, privileged
Like,
black kids think they white kids for some reason.
Yeah, see, he like somebody else like us, bro. We wouldn't have did that. We wouldn't have. Come on, bro. We can be as mad at our parents as we want to, but we not about to put them out there like that.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? And the only reason, if Kirk Franklin was like maybe, I don't know, an actor, a known as big as he is, if he was as big as he is, but in another like, you know, industry, like maybe film or, you know what I'm saying, or some other type of, you know what I'm saying? I don't even think the son would have did it. I think the fact that Kirk is in the gospel world, I'm thinking he like, oh, wait till they hear this. You cuss me out and all that. I got something for your ass. You know what I'm saying? That's why he even did it, is because Kirk is on his gospel thing. You know what I'm saying? And he thinking, oh, this is gonna ruin you. You know what I'm saying? Nah, it ain't gonna ruin him. Because we know he, you know what I'm saying? He's a regular person at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
And if anything, you out of line with your 33-year-old ass.
If anything, you out of line. But yeah, he's a person just like everybody else. But you already know his son was in the mindset of how society do see the people like Kirk Franklin. Like, he's a celebrity. So in their reality of perception, that he ain't supposed to be doing what we fall under.
Yeah,
you know and I don't understand that. You know, and from society, like they breathe the same way, the same oxygen we breathe, and stuff like that. You know, it's the same banana, the same half of a person banana that we eat. They eat them too. So yeah, staying on the celebrities. Let's keep it moving too, man. We have not talked about Coming to America 2 yet.
Okay.
And it's about time for us
to America.
Coming to, yeah. That's clever, but it doesn't sound right out loud. But clever.
Coming to America don't sound right out loud? It's always been coming to America.
I mean, visually. My bad. Visually, I did say that, didn't I? Visually, it doesn't sound right, but it doesn't look right.
Oh, okay. You don't like seeing that number 2 in there.
It just, I'm cool with it, but I know how society is. Society would just come up with something like that. Like, man, they need to change that for real, because I ain't going to see it again if we got that 2 on the poster still.
Right. The 2 need to be after Coming to America 2.
The 2 need to be after America.
Right. Right.
Come on, y'all acting like Kurt's son now. Acting like
Kurt. Just trying to find stuff.
Exactly. But how did you like it, man, Coming to America? Did you like it or did you not like it?
I actually liked it. I liked it. Of course, it ain't as good as that first one, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And one thing I think what would have made it better for me, though, is if at least half the movie was in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they had more American scenes, bro, that thing would have been top notch. You know what I'm saying? Well, but it was basically, and I have nothing wrong with African films. I love African culture and all that. My son's mom's African. But I just think it was more of like an African film, you know what I'm saying? Which is cool. But if they was more in Brooklyn, it's called Coming to America. You know what I'm saying? If they was more in New York, that thing would have been nice though.
Dude came to America.
Because that's really what grabbed us the first time. You know what I'm saying? They was Africans outside of their comfort zone, and they having to deal with everything that America had to offer. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. I feel you. I like that. 'Cause I kind of feel like that as well. But I do like the flip that is in Africa this time. But yeah, it doesn't suit the title.
Right. Not at all.
Because he came to America for like a good 15 minutes.
That's it.
And dipped
one
back
last
out.
time at the end, and that was it.
Exactly. Dipped back out. At least he paid homage and stopped at the barbershop. That was dope.
Right. And that was probably the most anticipated scene of the whole movie.
Probably, yeah. Probably
People
so.
wanted
Also,
to,
by the way,
like,
he should be talking to Ghost in the freaking barbershop now, because them cats should have been old.
Right. But they was like late 50s, early 60s. You know what I'm saying? And then, 30 years later, they, late 80s, early 90s.
Most definitely the white guy shouldn't be still living. He was
he needed. Yeah, that was a figment of their imagination. That was an illusion.
Yeah, the white guy most definitely should have been alive. But I will say this: the movie was better than what I hoped it to be. When we talked about it before with I forget which guest we had on. I didn't trash it. I was just hoping. I was just hoping that it didn't go the route that it did, but it went more so the route that you said. And I was just really, really hoping that it was going to bank on that twist at the end. But nope.
Right.
About it being Simmy's kid. And yes, that was a cop out. That reason on him becoming how he became a baby daddy. That's a cop out right there.
What other? That and ain't that what I said before it even came out?
Yeah, that's why it went more so your route.
Yeah, because if you think about it, that's the only way they could have pulled it off. What other way they gonna do?
That is the only. If the baby was actually his, or not the baby, if the guy, the kid, his child,
right,
his son,
he was a baby at once.
At once.
Yeah.
If it was actually his, yes, that is the only way that it could have went, being the character that he is. He didn't step out of character, so that's cool. That didn't make him do that. It was how you said he got hypnotized by American ganja.
Exactly. Right.
He thought that Africa was that strong, good, but I guess America had a surprise for him.
Exactly.
But I still was hoping. Well, no. You know what? After that, I threw all my hopes out. Like, no, it ain't Simmy's now.
Right. Now that would have been a good plot twist, though. That would have been cool right there.
Yeah, if they didn't actually give a reason. Well, no, wait, no. They could have still gave the reason that they gave, but they still could have twisted. Anyway, it was better than what I thought. It was, to me, more of a made-for-TV movie, in my opinion. Also, with his son. Okay, before I say what his son disappointed me on, I probably would have disowned him at this point. But it was dope how they modernized the African music and dances and stuff like that, or with the Gladys Knight and all that stuff. They modernized it with a little twist with it.
Right.
That was cool. Then his son got on the mic. That was not cool.
What did he do? Spit something?
Yeah, he came out. He just got on. And then Mama hyped him up. Like, baby, you can do this. Go out there and do this. Like, no, man. Right. No.
Yeah, they could have went without that. Now, if the son was played by, an artist or something, then I would have understood them throwing that in there. But, he's just regular. He's just a regular actor. Like, if it was like, somebody who actually rap or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I can understand why they would even do it.
Yeah, I would understand why they would do that if he was a natural musician. But even still, if he was a musician, it's not a sing along.
Yeah.
It's not a sing along movie, so
it's not a musical.
It's not a musical. There we go. This is not daggone.
This is not Lion King.
This is coming to high school musical.
Right.
So that was
with
I didn't.
Coming to a high school musical with the rent in your hand.
With the rent. So that part right there really kind of turned me off the movie. But I will say
that was a corny part. That was corny.
Extremely corny. They can't say nothing.
A few corny parts in there.
It was a very few corny parts, but that right there stood out the most. And for that to stand out the most, they can't ever fix their mouths to say Will Smith corny ever again. He has took that mantle now. In my opinion. He took that mantle in my opinion.
But when they were saying Will was corny, they was like, that's good corny though.
What?
Will was good corny.
Yeah, I would like
Will
to
ain't corny no more. They were saying that back then.
Yeah, I never really said thought Will was corny. I dug me some Will.
We talking about what they talking about there.
Yeah,
my dude. Will is my dude. Will been, but man, come on. Will
brand new phone.
Come on, man.
That's my joint right there, man. I tell you, one of these days of my living, I'm gonna be at a red light.
Yo, that's one of his hardest songs. Banging
me some brand new funk, and he just gonna happen to pull up on the side of the light with me.
Right, just accidentally.
It
was kind of an accident. The way they did it. One day I was rapping and all the beat and Jeff was backing me up and all of a sudden.
Now drop my microphone and said, "What the hold up?
Hold up!
Jeff. Wait a minute, play."
Don't nobody know about that, bro. You got to be a real Will Smith listener and watcher to know that. Man.
Got to be a real Will Sewer.
Okay.
Kind of sewer.
Okay.
Will Sewer. Like kind of sewer. Will Sewer. Nah, it didn't go right. It didn't go right. We're gonna
move on. I mean, yeah. It is what it is.
Let's move on to something else that's probably just as crazy. Hey, man, I wonder how many people actually know that all the flavors of Caprise Sun is the same as that color. Clear.
Come on, man.
Every flavor of Caprise Suns in that pouch is a clear water color.
The Capri Sun is a clear drink, bro.
But I'm just saying, you got black cherry, watermelon, cherry.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, since we was little, I thought you knew that, bro.
Yeah, I knew that. That's why I said I wonder how many people actually know that. Yeah, I wonder how many people actually know.
I don't think people know. But it's basically the same. Capri Sun is basically that drink. They come in the clear bottle at the store, and they got the fruits on the front and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a clear drink. It's basically that. You know what I'm saying?
I never had any of that because I don't trust anything that says flavored water. That's just juice.
Right. But those I don't think those say flavored water though.
Oh, okay.
I definitely don't like flavored water.
Flavored water is.
Remember back in the day, bro? Everybody was drinking those.
Yeah, flavored water, man.
And it used to come in the glass bottles.
Yeah.
And everybody was drinking them joints.
Flavored. First of all, that don't even sound like it's good. Right? Flavored water.
Mm-mm.
That don't sound. Say that again to yourself out loud.
Mm-mm. Flavored
water.
I don't like the flavored water, bro.
That don't even sound good. Seasoned water. That's
Now I do Capri Suns because I can't see that it's clear.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I only do those like, when my son have them, I might just grab one. You know what I'm saying? To quench my thirst.
Shoot. Oh, we got somebody who's trying to join in. I just got a text from somebody.
Join in?
Yeah, join in the actual show.
Okay. Now that I didn't know that we was doing. I ain't know that was an option.
I put in the description the links for people to, if they want to join in to say something and dip back out, they can do so if they want to.
You mean like send a
verbal message?
Hey, what's up?
How you doing?
Verbal.
This is Toden.
Okay, that's dope.
Like, if they want to make a verbal comment, I left the link in there in the description so they can just say what they want to say and dip out.
What's up?
And this is Toden has joined us. How you doing, Toden?
Oh, I'm doing good here. As soon as I jumped in, my phone was ringing, and it's like I'm hearing all because I have the Google phone number, so it rings all throughout my headphones and everything. Couldn't hear it. We introed me in, but yeah, Toden, Media Layer Sandwich, Toden.com, all that bullshit. If you Google Toden, you'll find me.
What brings you to this recording of whatever talk?
Oh, I just kept seeing you guys posting the links on it. I figured I'd jump on. And yeah, flavored water is weird. Carbonated flavored water is even weirder. I mean, I don't drink fart water, and I don't care how much liquor you put in it. I still don't drink it. I don't know if you guys drink the Trulies and all that other type stuff. It's all still fart water to me.
Yeah, I don't do none of that.
Fart water? I never heard of fart water, but that sounds worse than flavored water.
Well, remember, flavored water could be just flavored added to your water, and that's not too bad. You ever, sometimes you go out to a restaurant and they'll put like a lemon or a lime or something in your water sprints, and it's not too bad.
Now that's a little different to me. That's different.
Yeah, I say it's different as well.
Picture people put that on a pre-package. Someone's gonna buy it.
I was just mainly saying.
But they're also going to add sugar to it.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of times when people get the lemon in the water, it's just held at the lemon.
And then they get the spring water or the naturally carbonated water or just make up new carbonated water. That's fart water. Sparkling water is fart water.
Oh, I never had no sparkling water.
That's why it's sparkling.
Yeah, I never dug any water that have bubbles in it either.
Yeah, carbonation. I don't like carbonated water.
I don't like that. I stopped drinking Sprite like years ago. That's all that is highly bubbled
that used
water.
To be our favorite drink back in the day. That used to be our favorite soda.
Yeah, I stopped with the Sprite so many years ago. It had to be. It's in the 2 digits of years.
Yeah, I don't do the Sprite no more.
That Sprite is nasty. But I was mainly saying it just sounds weird. The words flavored water, that just sounds like I don't want to be messing with that.
Yeah, and then how does the spiked water sound like to you? Like all the Truly and
that sounds just like flavor.
Worse. It sounds worse.
It's like I totally understand like tonic and vodka, something like that, but this is like beer content, and I get some people like it. I just don't like fart water. I don't care what's in it. I don't like fart water.
It sounds hilarious out loud. Well, let's get off this water. Or are you staying with us for the rest of the show, Tony?
No, I could stay. I could stay for let's see how long my dog goes without barking. But I could stay.
You don't have to stay. I didn't know if you was dropping.
Oh no, I'm just hanging out. I'm good.
Dipping out. Oh, you don't have to.
I'm good. I got my flavored water. I'm all right.
Awesome. You can be a spectator. Go back to hit mute, being a spectator. You could be our first live audience. You're not a plural.
I'm an audience.
Audience.
I'm an audible ant.
Audience.
Audience. An audible ant.
Whatever you want me to do, man. If you want me to mute and go away, I could do that, or whatever you want. Or I can hang out, whatever you want, dude.
It's up to you. I for one am not about to throw away a visitor unless the visitor is being belligerent.
I'll hang out. When I gotta go, I'll start being belligerent. So
okay,
continue, man.
So that he can get put out. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I could earn that achievement.
Right.
Only thing I ask for is to be less white. Put your good Coca-Cola on.
Oh, he's racist. Donnie. Donnie's
Very.
racist.
Yeah,
Very.
I don't know who's white here, but okay, I don't know.
Right, me either. I don't know who's right.
Like, are you assuming something? Are you assuming something?
Let's move
Right.
on.
Next, you're gonna tell me you're assuming I'm a man, dude. I'm a collectible trading card, is what I identify as.
My bad.
Okay.
My bad. Collectible. My bad.
There's Donnie with the labels, man. You know.
My bad. I'm always labeling cards, man. Always labeling cards.
Just
Right.
don't put me in the spokes of your bicycle, and we're good.
Awesome.
Right.
That would not do. But move on to this next incident of mine that I experienced. It's something a little short. I'm at Target doing some work, and Target got these little 2-step ladders that you can step on to get to something higher. And Kev, you already know I ain't nothing but like 5. That's it.
Right.
No, but I'm at the. I'm moving some stuff to the front. Get to the top. I only could reach so far, so I hopped on one of those. When I walked in, I just went straight to the aisle to see what I need before heading to the back room. I still have my coat on, so I get it. But here it is. I'm on the ladder, putting the stuff, and then one of the workers just happened to be down the aisleway, and she turned around and seen me. She's like, "Oh, no, I'll get it." And I was like, okay. I didn't get it at first, but I know that she was talking about getting the product. And I was like, then when I got down, and then I was like, oh, no, I'm working. I'm a merchandiser. I just still got my coat on. I haven't went to the back room yet. And she was like, oh, okay, well, go ahead. I thought you was a customer. You know, the liability is greater. I was like, oh, because I'm 7-Up. If I bust my butt, you don't care about me now?
But am I allowed to cuss on this show?
No, you're allowed to say what you want to say.
Because I was waiting for
Yes,
you to get to the story where you just fucking face plant in this person or something.
No, I just wanted to make fun of the fact of how she just disregarded my life after she found out I work for 7-Up. I'm like, oh, it's all good.
Yeah, like, go ahead.
Yeah, you can hurt yourself. Go ahead.
You're a professional. You could totally hurt yourself. That's fine. You're already insured.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Go ahead, do your thing, and I'm gonna go back and do my thing.
See, I didn't
break
catch
a
the
leg.
part where you said you're a merchandiser. I'm just hearing you talking about going in and out of the back room. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be interesting. Have you ever walked into a store and just go in the back room of a store that you didn't work at, or having had no business being in the back room?
I've done that by mistake before. Like years ago.
I do it if I have my shirt on. I could be off the clock if I still have my shirt on.
But you usually go in stores with no shirt on?
You put your work coat on, just go hang out in the break room? Okay, I gotta know.
I keep forgetting my uniform shirt.
Everybody don't know you.
Yeah, I know, man. My bad. I forget that I'm talking to you through camera. Like, it's not just a video call here. This is an actual recording here. But yes, when I got on my work shirt, and even if I'm off clock or just going to another store, I can do that. I haven't done it, but I can do that.
See, I was just waiting to be like, oh yeah, I just walk straight up in the back to grab the stuff that doesn't have the labels on it. I'm sorry. Did I let something slip?
Right.
If it's not a product out there, I will look for it in the back end, but I'll pay for it when I get up there if they don't have it out.
Yeah, when I was in high school, I did not give a shit. I used to go to stores if I had friends that worked there. There was one. Remember Farmer Jack?
Definitely.
I had so many friends that worked at this one Farmer Jack. I would literally just walk straight into the back room, and of course, one of my buddies would always be in the shitter sleeping. So I would yell at him to wake him up. and I can't find it, but I actually stole a banner from the break room that said, "How are we doing today?" And I need to find that because I love it. Any banner that just says, "How are we doing today?" I loved it, and no one ever questioned. I would just walk straight in the back room and sit down and chill and wait for my friends to come on break.
Or they don't give a shit. I had an uncle that worked for Farmer Jack too. That was back in the day.
But
he was like
20. They really don't care if you will just walk back there. Like it may be, you might get some looks, but if you don't be like, oh wait, I'm 7 Up, they just be like, whatever.
If you act like you belong, you can get. You can pretty much walk in anywhere.
Pretty much anywhere. If you act like you belong, they will accept. That's how people get shot and their heads blown off too.
Yeah, one of the places I work for a couple of different companies, but one I'll actually because there's times where I don't wear a work shirt or nothing when I'm not wearing anything that shows where I'm working, and I'm carrying like TVs and stuff out of buildings. If the security guard stops me, I will send a note, saying, "Hey, the security guard stopped me. They are awesome. They're doing their job," because that rarely happens.
Right. Exactly.
More often, I get, "Hey, can you put that in my car?" That's so funny. Keep moving it out.
Exactly.
Security, boy, I tell you.
If you just look like and act like you belong, man.
Yeah. It can slide.
Oh yeah. Got backstage at many concerts and stuff like that. Oh yeah.
Well, speaking of other stupid stuff, I got a stupid phrase here. Ain't had one of these in a minute.
Let's hear it.
No need for introduction. Unless the person walks out as soon as you get done with that statement, you absolutely have to introduce that person.
I always like that this person doesn't need an introduction, but I'm getting paid, so I'm doing it anyways.
Right.
I'm gonna introduce you anyway. I ain't even gonna say this person don't need no introduction.
Yeah, I'm getting paid to be the MC, so I'm gonna do it anyway. Right. That's my favorite, but yeah, I've done so many of okay, so Kevin, you probably don't know I have a background of videographer. I've been camera guy at many different events and stuff like that. Cool. Sitting back, doing camera work or doing the live stream, and they're like, this person doesn't need an introduction, but I'm doing it anyways. And then a 20-minute freaking introduction for someone that everyone already supposedly knows. Like when they're introducing like the entire baseball team or something like that. What? Why'd you even say that if you're going to do it anyway? I totally
exactly. And even saying that, this person doesn't need an introduction. That is an introduction right there.
That too. That it defeats the
because they didn't know what to say. They didn't know what to say. They're told to go introduce someone like, this person doesn't need an introduction. You know what? I want to say I've actually done that. I want to say I could be wrong. Because I used to do a lot of conventions, and there was one convention where I did like 4 different things with one of the guests of honors. And by the last one, I was like, all right, I introduced this guy a bunch of times already. So with no introduction, and that's that one dude again. And I walked off.
Yeah, see, that was easy. That's why.
Well, he didn't see me walk off because he was blind, but he heard the laughter, so that was his cue.
Oh man, okay. Well, he's blind, so I think he did need an introduction.
No, he got though. The laugh is the cue. You do enough these things, you know what your cue is. Exactly. If you don't need an introduction, it's probably not your first time doing a speaking engagement.
True.
Just saying.
True.
Okay, well, I got one more thing to bring up before I move on to this probably serious question, but probably won't spend that much time on it anyway. But you seen the movie Boys in the Hood, Toten, since you were here?
What is that?
Oh yeah, I might have stolen that movie. In fact, I'm pretty sure I did. I was drunk, and it was in a lounge of
I thought you were going to say you had a home. I got to put some.
No. It wasn't Blockbuster. It at a. I can't say what building it was, just in case. I know it's been more than 10 years. I think I'm okay. So it was in the building I was living at the time, and I'm pretty sure this bag's been there for like a week or two, and I was drunk, and in it was a pair of lugs that fit me. And boys in the hood, and I tried to turn it into the person that was in charge for that day.
Wait a minute,
and
man.
They didn't care, so I got a new pair of lugs that fit me and were awesome and very comfortable. And I got the DVD, which is a good movie.
Wait a minute, people that watch Boys in the Hood don't wear Uggs, man. So how?
Well, then I guess that's why they didn't eat them.
How was that in the same bag, man?
I don't know. They were maybe, I don't know, but they were both unopened, unused. Hey,
that was
and if anyone's listening that's trying to take notes, I might have made that up, but I probably didn't.
That's what
somebody looking for you now. Somebody looking for you now.
That was over 20 years ago now.
Well, they've been wondering where their boots went.
That's what I always wondered, and no one ever asked.
That's what we call that a lick.
Right.
I call that somebody was drunker than I was and left that shit and forgot about it.
Exactly.
Okay. Well.
Anyways, yes, I saw the movie. Sorry.
You saw the movie. It's all good. Well, I watched it again not too long ago.
Man, I've seen that movie probably 1.1 million times.
Oh, I've seen it probably 1 million in one time.
Right. I was going to say billion, but I don't know why million just came out.
But I'm probably going to watch it again over the next 2 days just to see if I can pick out some more stuff.
Okay.
But this is one thing. It's one scene in when Trey was leaving the barbecue and the baby was in the street.
Mm-hmm.
Why the heck did Trey take so long to run to the baby that was about to get ran over by the car?
Was that wait a minute?
This was a Spike Lee movie, right?
No, this is
John Singleton.
Okay.
The late great.
Okay.
And also, you know what? I ain't about to say it.
What you gonna say?
Messing up bit time, man. Messing up bit time.
Hey, I know it's Cuba Gooding Jr. in it, right? So I got one.
Yeah, you got Cuba.
Yeah, okay, you got Cuban right.
I used to watch the TV show with his brother. Do you know what show his brother used to be in?
He was in Hanging with Mr. Coop. Oh,
and Mr.
Hanging with Mr.
He was in that. Yeah, he was in that one too. But there was another show that he was the host of for years.
One of my
Wild and Crazy Kids.
There you go.
Yeah,
man. Come on, man.
Remember, we had a song. We made up a song with his name in it.
Nice.
Right, with the Omar Gooding.
Hey, I wasn't there for that one.
With the Omar Gooding.
Omar Gooding.
You remember?
Hey, do you know what? I'm glad we brought this up because I was gonna say that out of nowhere to you. I was just gonna say it, but I totally forgot to do it, man.
That is hilarious. You remember that joke, man?
Man, come on, man. I remember that. With the Omar Gooding.
Man, we were some straight savages, man. I don't know where that even came from. We just Omar and his last name just I don't know why that flowed the way it flows like that.
And look, when he was in Wild and Crazy Kids, he had that little mini fro.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yep.
Well, he shaved his head for one this season, I want to say.
Oh,
well,
there was an early season where he didn't have
kid?
Much. Yeah, I don't remember. He was getting his a future look at how he gonna look in Baby Boy.
Right, because I ain't seen him with a shaved head until Baby Boy.
Yeah, that's what
he
I
was
remember.
I mean, but hey, I could be wrong.
Yeah, I could be wrong too. I don't think it was shaved down, but I think it was pretty.
He had a haircut though. Yeah,
he probably did it for the slime.
It was probably when he realized that damn fro was lopsided. Like, look, man, Omar, you need to do something with that. Too young to be looking old.
The work.
I got step away from Omar.
The name. Oh, all right, cool. The name Omar sound like you may have a lopsided fro. He just sound like
Omar.
with the gummy, with the gummy, with the Gumby, Omar with the Gumby.
Right, exactly.
It wasn't quite the Gumby; it was too rounded to be the Gumby.
Right,
but
he had the gumbo.
yeah. But all right, let's get off Trey's brother. But yeah, going back when I watched that, I was like, this man took forever to run after that baby that was just sitting down in the middle of the street, probably sitting on a sewer too, a sewer tile. and then on top of that,
but she was walking though, wasn't she?
No, she was already in the middle of the street.
Yeah,
but she probably I was about to say probably
standing.
not sitting. But
yeah,
let's get off Trey real quick and move on to the driver. You didn't see that baby all the way those 8 houses down the street street.
What a crazy gangster gonna do? Say, baby?
True,
nah.
True that. You know, I take that back.
Niggas do drive-bys.
I am watching Boys in the Hood. My bad.
Niggas do drive-bys.
Good point.
Hey, get that baby, man.
Point.
Before we shoot this nigga.
Good point. Good point. I didn't. You know what? I did not. I've been thinking about
this nigga watching
for a minute.
Boys in the Hood talking about why they didn't save the baby.
What? and they shot Ricky the way they shot Ricky.
Right.
Oh, speaking of the cat who shot Ricky, do you know anything about his life?
He said, "Do I know anything?" What am I, a social worker?
He need a freaking social worker. No, he dead now, I think.
Yeah, he passed away. He did
about 3 other movies.
He did Poetic Justice after that, and that's all I know.
He wasn't in Menace to Society?
Nah.
No, okay. I could have sworn he was in one of the cars. Like it's an Astra doing one of the drive-by shootings or something. Nah. But anywho, that cat was freaking nuts. I watched like a little mini where is he at now type of video.
Oh, okay.
And that cat is he was
really like a little thug, like kind of messed up.
But that's the funny part about it. He didn't become a thug until after he played a thug in Boys in the Hood. That's what he decided, like, you know what? I'm about to be a thug now.
That's what happened to Pac after Juice. Pac was going, bro. Pac was a revolutionary, bro. That turned into a thug.
Oh man, you know what? I didn't even catch that about Pac. It was after Juice.
Life imitates art, bro.
Man, that cat was wow.
Yeah,
he was wilding. But let's move on to this question I want to talk about. He was on the Breakfast Club, and I was like, this is a pretty interesting question, but we probably won't spend that much time on it.
You were just watching a bunch of old movies? Because I mean, Breakfast Club. Now that one I know.
No, not the Breakfast Club the movie. Not the Breakfast Club the movie. Not the Breakfast Club the movie. The radio show.
He said, "Now that one I know."
Yeah, that one I know. And he came out of nowhere with it.
Right. Wait a minute. They said, "Oh, they talk about Breakfast Club." Hold on.
Let me run.
But nah, that's a good movie though. I ain't even gonna front.
They did their 20th or 30th anniversary in movie theaters a few years back. I brought my 17-year-old nephew who claims he never saw it. He just like watching all these crazy ass people in this packed movie theater say every single line. And so the part where the dude sticks his head between the legs, and he's like, what? Everyone just turns and says, after that point, every major punchline in the movie, everyone just stopped and looked at my nephew so they could watch his reaction. It was a different movie going experience for him.
Right.
I don't think I ever seen that movie too much after the opening. Oh, so okay. I can't join you.
Don't you forget about me. All right. Enough, David Bowie. Go ahead. Do the
forget about me.
Breakfast Club. I knew what you were talking about. I just saw a punchline. I had to go for it, man. Go for it.
A lot of them '80s movies are just like fun to watch, man. Like
Now,
I admit, like them '80s movies, bro. Like whether it's a white cast or what, like some of them joints go hard. Bro.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I did old school storytelling.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm down with the old school movies. But
sure.
I was talking about the radio show Breakfast Club with DJ Envy, Angela Lee,
and Charlamagne the God.
Yeah, my bad, Lee. Yeah, my bad, yeah.
Angela Yee. What up, Yee?
The God.
Charlamagne the God. Yeah.
Charlamagne the God.
I ain't gonna just call him the God.
My bad. You true. I don't want to give him the LL.
The LL? Oh, you mean the GOAT?
No, from the movie he played God.
Oh yeah. God.
God. But
set him up on the other side, let him play the God.
It was just it was a question that was on there about what's my man's Osborne? Is it Osborne bite off the bats, the rocker?
That'd be Ozzy Osbourne in
1980s.
He used to bite the in Black Sabbath. He was doing a solo at the time, and he used to chew on the rubber bats. And then some crazy fan threw a live band
one on stage,
and stupid Ozzy's like, "Oh, I'll bite the head off of this one," and then spent the night in the hospital getting all sorts of shots.
Right,
exactly.
Wasn't so much fun for Ozzy. Now him biting the head off the dove, that was on purpose.
Right.
The first Rona case.
Right.
No, I'm not.
But they were talking about his wife.
Sharon. Yeah, I heard about this. Yeah.
Yeah, and the question was, if you're friends with a racist, does that make you a racist? I'm just going to straight up and just come out with my answer is yes.
Wait, okay. But I'm friends with you, so that doesn't look. Man, that's not cool, man.
You a racist man.
We already established that you was a racist,
and I said you were racist too. You were racist too
because I'm friendly with you. Okay.
No,
but see, I don't
friendly. Friends, not friendly.
I don't.
No, I'm downplaying this shit now.
Yeah, I could be cool with somebody, meaning that I'm not. I ain't studying what's going on.
The word racist does not have that impact that it used to have now because everyone's being called it. Being called it. It's being used all the time, and half the time it's being used is by someone that's like, wait. You think someone is racist because of the color of their skin doing this thing? That makes you a racist.
Exactly.
It just lost its meaning because people are just using it to push their own agendas all the time.
Exactly. True, and I agree with you. But I'm talking about real racists.
Okay. What makes Pierce Bronson a racist? I didn't really hear that part of the story. I just heard they're mad at Sharon because she said she was friends with him. And you really gonna take Maggie Marco or whatever her name is side over anything?
Yeah, I don't know too much about the full story. My answer is no. Okay, so let's elaborate on that. Like, okay,
because you yourself, like, we're not gonna joke about that you're a racist. Like, I'm off that. Like,
yeah. No, we're ahead of our life. We can move on. We can move on.
I know when you're serious.
Well, any type of views you might have that I might not have, I'm still your friend. Like, I'm not about to be okay. My boy.
But plus, I'm not a real racist though.
even if it's not about racism, even if it was about, I don't know, homosexuality, like, you know what I'm saying, like, or anything, like, just because that's your view, like, what am I supposed to do? Like, not be your friend? Like, just because I don't agree with it.
Okay, but if you're my friend, that means. Okay, all right, okay. I see what you're saying, but what is that? What did that says about you? Knowing that I'm a racist, knowing that I say and do the things that I do towards people I don't like. That's
could mean that I'm an open-minded person.
Like, so
hoping that you will come around one day.
Are you my friend though? Like, are you my friend, or you're just? I just work with you.
No. You mean if
like
you allow it?
Like no, okay. Put it like this: me and you right now, how we are as on our friendship level, we're besties, as they say. If I was an actual racist, you're not. You would still be my bestie?
Probably would.
What?
Because what is actual racism consist of? Like what?
Yeah, because there's different levels too, and
because it is different levels. Because how I feel about what racism is not, because we say
like calling the Chinese person a chink. Is that?
I was about to say, yeah, we say
calling coronavirus a Chinese virus, but you know the British variant, that's not racist, or the South African variant's not racist, but only because if it comes from China, you can't say that.
Mainly is what I'm getting at is like I feel like racism is only racism if it's actually coming from a mean-spirited place. Because we say what society says is racist all the freaking time. If you say color, if you say black and then put anything after that, that's deemed racist in society.
If I say black dude, that's racist?
That's what I'm saying. Like some people would say, "Hey, that guy must be racist." Like some people. Okay. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I got a question.
What exactly is racist?
Okay, exactly.
Okay, so I got a question. Go off the
lines exactly is racist. Trump.
Yeah, the lines are so blurred in 2021.
Okay, but I got a friend going off the friendship thing though. What if and me, I used to be in the Marine Corps where I was one of like 3 people with with obviously not as that looked like me, which is not an omission of anything. And I was good friends with this guy. The more drunk he got, super obvious racist guy. I mean, this guy, if he was drunk, he would grab my phone on my hand. You're like, who is this? Just your friend or is this your mom? I'm like, it's my friend. You fucking white motherfucker, and scream, you fucking. He spent 20 minutes lecturing with my friends on slavery because he was drunk on the phone, and I thought it was the funniest goddamn thing, and so did my friend. But although he stopped talking to me when he knew someone else was going to grab my phone. In fact, I wonder why he stopped talking to me. I think I just figured out why. But no, this guy would go off on stuff like that all the time. Really good friend of mine, though. And what I often found was, you look at me, people are racist and they assume my color. But if they like me, then they assume I'm something else. Like, are you Italian? Yeah, I'm part Italian. Oh, this guy ain't white. He's Italian. Who said I'm white?
Right.
And that would happen all the time where I'm the only, there might be 3 white people here, but there's only 1 Italian, and it's like,
right.
So what does that say when those people are my friends and I'm obviously well, you're friends with somebody of an opposite, that looks way different, and you think that's the race that they're racist against. What does that say?
Well, I just say that's just straight. Well, racism is idiocy. Idiocracy is what they call
Absolutely.
it.
Especially in America. You look at racism in other countries. Like, you want to look at real racism, you go over to Japan. I'm not saying what we see isn't real racism. Let me clear that up right now. But you want to see some crazy stuff, look at Japan and China. They are very racist against each other. Here, they're all grouped as Asians, and even saying things like Asian or Oriental is difficult because people look at Filipinos. Filipinos aren't Asian.
Yeah, but people they're not look at them like they lump them in there too. Yeah.
Yeah, they lump. Yeah, in America, we lump everyone together because, well, we're ignorant we're ignorant, stupid people.
Exactly.
Which is why we totally demean the word racism.
Which is what racism is, though, is ignorance.
It is.
Yeah. But your good friend. Well, I guess you guys are having me second think this, but
I told you we fucked you up.
No. You just have me say, like, this is what I like. I like to have my mind changed. I did that.
Because for me, I don't know the exact situation with Sharon. I heard about it, but I don't know the exact situation.
That's why I wasn't even caring about that. That's why I was just fixated on the question
they
itself.
Kicked her off. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, because I think I heard the whole story.
I believe they did kick her off.
The Meghan Markle or Meghan, whatever the fuck her name is.
I think it's Markle or something.
Yeah.
Markle.
Every time I say Markle, I think of the white girl from Punky Brewster, her fashion friend. Anyways, talking about 80s shows.
Right. She got a reboot, by the way. Okay.
And it's fantastic.
I haven't saw it.
It's great.
I did see 90s Kid or Kid 90 though.
Oh, really good. I need to check that out.
It was actually cool for me because I grew up in the 90s, so I knew everyone that was on there. So, but anyway,
I really need to check that out.
Yeah, it's cool documentary.
But yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. What I understand is the Meghan Markle, she did the Oprah interview, and where she said some really bad things about Buckingham Palace. And then Pierce Bronson said that doesn't sound, I don't know what exactly he said, but he said that doesn't sound like Buckingham Palace or something like that. He's like, he doesn't exactly believe that. And then they were calling him a racist, so maybe he said something else. I don't know. And Sharon said, well, I'm friends with him and I can tell you he's a good person. And then now she's completely off.
Same thing with why.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So did I get any of that wrong? Because I didn't pay too much close to the story because I don't like Sharon Osbourne, but I just don't like I don't like cancel culture either.
That's wrong right there. That's if they canceled her for that, bro. That's terrible.
Well, they're going after Bill Burr because he said Gina Carano, whatever her name is, he said that she's a very
Bill
nice
Burr is my
person.
dude.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And did you see the tweets where they tried to call him racist because he has a black wife? And said all sorts of crazy ass, just weirdest shit ever.
Hold on, wait.
Yeah,
that's literally
look up those tweets,
like,
man.
Being a nigga lover actually negates you from actually being racist.
Being a nigga lover.
I mean, you can't, like, that literally makes you obsolete from being racist if you a nigga lover.
But I mean, his content.
Wow. I don't think anyone would describe themselves like that. But,
no.
Dave Chappelle would. That's what he would call it. But
nobody that looks like me would describe themselves like that.
Right. Bill Burr's jokes.
Man.
Bill Burr's content and everything, even if he wasn't married to a black woman, he seems to I guess talk about everything, everything. You know what I'm saying? From white, black, all this stuff, all the stereotypes. So you can't even say he's a racist. Like he touches everything,
and he always clarifies things. He knows the culture and tries to clarify it. And I've actually watched like videos where they study. There's I can't remember the name. It was a really good video series where they watch a bunch of celebrities talking and they talk about if you want to show confidence or you want to it's all about like art of language and confidence classes that uses things like Bill Burr, the way he handles himself on late night shows and things like that, where they'll use it. Like he's a great study case.
I never thought about that, but yeah, he would be a great study case. Yeah, for real. I can see why they do that.
Yeah.
Looked up your subject again. So are we canceling Sharon or not? Because I'm pretty sure she still owes ICP money.
It didn't even have jack to do with Sharon. That's why I just wanted to fixate on the question itself, because I thought the question was I thought the question was pretty intriguing.
Yeah.
But should she be canceled for that? No, I don't think so.
No.
It's like what Ozzy always says.
Right.
Yeah. And I totally get where he's coming from when he says that too. Right? I totally get it.
He started mumble rap.
Exactly. Mumble rap, it was originated in metal.
He did do some songs with rappers. I want to say I know he did. I'm trying to remember what the one he did on the South Park. He did a couple, and he did one on the South Park soundtrack, which was awesome.
Wow.
I don't remember who it was. I want to say ODB was on that track.
Oh shit, he probably was. That's a great little ODB and wow.
Ozzy? Yeah, I was about to say that
dope.
sound like what OD would do.
That sound like a match.
ODB.
That sound like a match right there. Yeah, for real.
But yeah, that's all. This was a interesting conversation. I liked it. My mind got changed. I got some insight on things.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, thank you for
ODB,
still being my
DMX,
friend,
and
knowing I'm a racist.
Yeah, it was ODB and DMX with Primus and Crystal Method.
So Ozzy wasn't on it.
No, he was on it. Oh no, I'm sorry, Primus was on. But yeah, it was Ozzy, DMX, Old Dirty Bastard, and Crystal Method.
Oh, okay.
And Fuzzball.
Yeah, you know what? You know what's
call it the Ozzy Bastard.
Yeah, it was Nowhere to Run. If anyone's trying to Google the song, it was
okay.
Call that the drug user game.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, the music was by Crystal Method, so
hey,
can't you trip like I do?
Right.
Which is a song by Crystal Method.
Ain't nobody messing with my drug click.
Right.
Oh.
As we smoke around, ain't nobody. No. No. But yeah. Thanks for listening to this episode of Whatever Talk, folks. This was a good one as usual. I love all the conversation we have on here because I don't hear them anywhere else.
Because you're fucking deaf.
Probably so. I do have this headphone in my ear all the time on blast.
Oh, okay.
So I gotta stop doing that. Put it in my good ear this time and cut it down.
And then make that one go bad.
Yeah, that's why I said cut it down. It's blasting in my bad ear because it's bad.
Okay, gotcha.
But give me a shout out, Cam.
Shout out to all the listeners, viewers, family, friends, and our co-host for the day.
Awesome. And co-host, give your shout outs.
I like to shout out the frog that is now the Cadbury Bunny of 2021 because I got shown amphibious love to the frogs and all the toads.
For sure.
Exactly. Don't forget about Michael, Leonardo, Ralph.
Hey. All of them.
And no, we can't forget about my man's Don.
Donatello.
And shoot, what? Just
but fuck
Splinter too.
No.
Oh man. All right.
Well, he's missing the piece of his ear too, man. So I mean, you guys are deaf buddies.
Yeah. He probably got
Splinter cut it off, or no, was it Shredder cut it off before when he was still a rat. So.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's how it happened. I was about to say, what if they said the origin of it was him fighting Tyson? Which, by the way, since we are closing out, but he does have a fight with the bitey in about 2 months. The bitey.
Trying to get that ear bit again.
I didn't know he still fought. Like,
trying to get
is this Grandpa Tyson or something? Like, is he gonna come out there in a walker?
Mike doesn't actually still fight. He just came out the last time and maybe this time. Evander, on the other hand, I think he's just had a fight a few years ago. He's still fighting. Roy, he should have stopped fighting before getting to that exhibition with Tyson.
I
didn't
say
know.
Tyson's like the Ozzy Osbourne of the boxing world. He still comes out there with the walker and it's like, "Hi, Grandpa," and then once he starts going, he starts moving and shaking. Then he just gets all crazy and bites the first thing on stage.
He in good shape though.
Oh yeah, Tyson in good shape. Like
He's
still
in very good shape.
I watched his training videos. He's still trained like he did back when his heyday, but just a pinch slower.
Right,
just a pinch. Just
comes with age.
Yeah, it comes with age. Can be expected.
Right.
I would like to give a shout out to all the listeners as well. You guys rock. I'm gonna give a shout out to my co-host Kev and the guest host Toden. And I would like to give shout out to my GOAT of all times, Tyson, since we was talking about him.
For sure.
And I want to give a shout out to my family, the wife, the kids. Me love you. I said it slow like that because I had to think.
Wasn't sure if I wanted to shout them out or not.
But until the next episode of Whatever Talk, whatever. Toted. Can I get one from you?
Oh, sorry, I was muted. Whatever, bro.
There you go.
If you would have made it this far, but then you made it to the end of the show, you can stay posted, but we gotta go. But wait a minute, leave a comment, tell us what you think about it. Come again, tell a friend, tell whoever listening. Whatever talk.